Hey, it's The Resident. So there are lots of famous attractions in New York, right? The Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building, Wall Street, and the one I'm about to interview, the Naked Cowboy. He's not a native New Yorker, but somehow he has come to represent Times Square for lots of people. So I'm gonna go find out how and why that happened, where he gets ready to do what he does. In this parking garage. Let's go. So we're here with the Naked Cowboy.
How you doing?
Is that the name you always go by?
Well, my name's Robert. I just became an ordained minister, so now I did my first 2 weddings in Times Square on Christmas. You can call me Reverend Naked Cowboy or Father Bob.
I'll call you Naked, because that's how you signed your email, and that's
Better.
like pretty cool to call yourself Naked, I think. You're definitely an artist, I would say. What kind of artist do you think that you are? What would you call your art?
Well, off the top of my head, when I think of art, I think of Nietzsche, and I think of art as being nothing more than the excrement of a life well lived. And that's so beautiful, right? The excrement of a life well lived. In other words, every single day I'm painting a piece of work with my life, you know, every day of, you know, creating opportunities of high visibility and then being something worth looking at, you know.
So is that the end goal? Is fame the end goal?
Well, if that was, I'd be retired. Anybody coming on this earth after this day will one way or another hear the Naked Cowboy. Everything's been documented as to what the Naked Cowboy stands for, so it's already immortalized in that sense, just like all of our legends and myths are. So,
Yeah, I have a good quote from some of your writing here. I submit that world history will find Naked Cowboy to be its most centralizing voice, wherein the entirety is represented in him. What base element of humanity do you think that you represent?
all of them, the core. Again, the whole point is to enmesh myself in the physiology of mankind.
So what's more important, what you get out of it or what you give to people?
Well, it's impossible to separate the two. Most of the time I'm thinking, me, me, me. Who cares? The effect is the same. It's them for me to be me. I mean, I basically tied my success, my career, what my life stands for on others. You know, well, I might have lost track of my own thought there because it was so good. I'm reading Atlas Shrugged for the second time. Right. You read a book like that, and you become somebody different. So you say, my writings are all over. It's really not my writing. I'm taking in new ideas constantly from other sources. And
see, that's interesting that you said that, because a lot of people say there is no such thing as new art, or there's no new idea at all out there. It's just all recycled ideas. But you have definitely started a new thing. Like, whatever it is that you do, like, maybe it's a unique thing.
It's the same old thing in a different outfit. You know, seriously. I mean, right. It's all about, living in a state of wonder while seeking and, being awake and conscious or enlightened. Again, you get all back to that same kind of thing. It's a pursuit of just, how can you enjoy life?
How important do you think discipline is to achieve your goals?
I'm all about discipline. Give me a break. You kidding me? If you didn't have anything you had to do today, how much discipline would it take you to do it? None. My point is that if you got up every single day and you're reading like my 32 declarations, I have unlimited wealth, bank accounts in abundance with billions of dollars in liquid cash. Where I go, there comes revolution. I am the event. I am the presence. I am the great Sai Baba in print. We're talking page after page.
I will do what no other would do to give, and give again. By being loved, by wanting to consistently dig deeper and deeper within myself for more love, I will flourish and live in a life of love. I will be love.
And that's just you off the top of your head?
That's me reading my Naked Cowboy dialogue, which is something I read. I mean, I've done it every day for years. I stop, I do it again. But it's a consistent part of my life. That's motivation. If you have this kind of goal and this is what you're telling everybody you're about, you're going to move.
So you're on a mission. I think you've accomplished your mission.
Forget it, whatever. I could go either way. Wait till you see this beautiful piece of work. I had nothing on the schedule when it started. This is what I did each day on my own. And this represents Times Square, 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 Times Square. As you'll notice that every single page has 1 or 2 times where I came back in the 30-degree weather, went out there as long as I was blue in the face. I have unlimited cash, bank account. Look, this is the same thing I just read to you in another journal. They get transferred. I'm writing it. I'm typing it into my neurology.
So it's like your Torah.
Yeah, it's discipline. We reap fruits in proportion to our seeds. It's a thought universe. What you put in, I'm investing in great thoughts all day long. And as ye think, so shall ye be.
There you go. What do you think is the key to life?
That you understand that you can create anything you want with your life. In other words, make your life something that's the most, you know, it's the most exciting thing in the world. You're alive. Give me a break.
Well, thank you so much, man. I really think that, you know, people who go out there and just take a picture with you, most of them I don't think really appreciate the fact that you're...
They will. It's a trigger. I'm inviting them into an experience that they're already in the second they walk by, even if they say, oh, I hate that guy. You know?
Well, keep doing what you're doing, man, because there's not enough like true streaks of art out there, and I really think
Actually,
that you fit that.
It's just me. We don't need any more.
There you go.
I mean, you need one a lifetime.
So clearly the Naked Cowboy believes himself to be the most spectacular and important entertainer of all time. Whether you believe that or not, the bottom line is he lives his life to the fullest and follows his dream. And to me, that's the most important and spectacular thing any of us can do with our time on this planet. So Naked, I salute you.